Hi, my name is Yuri Murk. I know the Pan Flute since 1971. To this time I met Gheorghe Zamfir, a famous Pan Flute player from Romania. He showed me how to construct the Pan Flute during 4 years. Afterwards I met Simeon Stanciu, also a famous Pan Flute player from Romania. He taught me how to play the Pan Flute. Then, during the years, I met many famous Pan Flute players from Romania, like Nicolae Pirvu, Damian Luca, Radu Simion, and all these players had different styles to play the Pan Flute. I had discussions with them, made video films from them playing, and so I saw what difference of playing they have. In this introduction, I show you the most important tips to play a Pan Flute. We use here a Romanian Pan Flute. This flute has 22 tubes. She starts with the G1 and goes up to the G4. Here we have the G1, G2, G3 and the G4. And listen. The scale is G major with G, A, B, C, D, E, F sharp and G. This Pan Flute with 22 tubes we call an alto Pan Flute. But before you start trying to create sounds with the instrument, you should get aware of the motion needed with your mouth, your lips, your tongue and jaw. Now we go to the first exercise. Put some bread or tobacco crumbs on the tip of your tongue. Close your mouth and then spit them out. Pay attention to the motion of your tongue and muscles. Just spit and pay attention to the motion of your tongue and muscles. Repeat it a few times until you know exactly what is happening. Now close your mouth, smile slightly in a way that the corner of your mouth is pulled backwards, and repeat the previous exercise. Don't forget to smile. That's it. Did you do it? What we are doing in the exercise with the lips, with the muscles of the lips, we call it the lipping. What we are doing with the tongue, the movement with the tongue, we call it the tonguing. If you look exactly, so then you hear in the beginning the tonguing. And this tonguing is like an explosion. Afterwards you hear the air. Listen exactly. Explosion, air. The explosion, the tonguing, is always the beginning of the sound. Look. And the air afterwards holds alive the sound. That's the exactly way. Tongue and then air. That's the first you have to look for. This exercise is so important that I show it you again. But I think this exercise you have to do it in front of a mirror. If you look in a mirror and you observe exactly your mouth, then you will see how your lips has to form themselves. Maybe you have to do something else. Some people can also try to make with their lips a P. If they are pronouncing a P without the E, so the lips position is correctly. And the air floats out. When I do this, so I do it without tonguing, just for showing you the position of the lips. If I would press my lip muscles more, then my lips would start to flutter. This is now too strong, and if I let go a little bit my muscles, then afterwards I hear flowing the air. If you can't fluttering the lips, then please try to take your underlip with your hand, with your finger, a little bit forward. And then you have a very good position of your underlip. Your underlip should not be pressed to the side. That's not so good. If she has a little bit more movement here, then it's a very good position. I'll show you from the side again. And now with my tongue, try to do in this way and always in front of a mirror, that you can control exactly your lip. It's so important. The better your lips are, easier you can play the flute. Until now, we have had our attention only by the movement on the tongue and by the position of the lips. Now we have to put our attention also on the flow of the air. But we can't see the air, we can feel it only. That's the reason why we wet our palm of our left hand with our tongue. Then we hold the hand about 6 inches in front of our mouth and blow, as learned before, into this hand. Have a look. Here and then. Because our palm are wet we can feel exactly the stream of the air. If we take the same time also a mirror and we control again the position of the lips, so it will go better. Try to do this sometimes until you are feeling very good the stream of the air in your palm, in the middle of your palm. Have a look again. And the stream has to go exactly in the middle of your palm. Try it. When you repeat this a few times, then please pay attention to the airflow on your hand. And it is very important that you try to keep this flow as thin as possible.